True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report.
What's up, Blue Crew? Welcome to another exclusive edition here at True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report. It's me, your trusted insider, bringing you the latest and most critical news directly from behind the scenes of our beloved Los Angeles Dodgers. Before we dive into the bombshell I have for you today, I want to make a special request. If you're a true Dodgers fan and want to stay ahead of the news with in-depth analysis and information you won't find anywhere else, do yourself and this channel a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. It's the fastest and most guaranteed way to never miss a critical update about our team. Trust me, you're going to want to be subscribed for what's coming. Now, let's get down to business. In recent days, one name has started to echo loudly through the corridors of MLB. And my sources confirm that the Dodgers front office is not only aware, but is actively monitoring the situation. I'm talking about the Japanese superstar, third baseman Munetaka Murakami. Renowned MLB insider Jon Heyman recently put the Dodgers at the top of the list of perfect destinations for Murakami. And I'm here to break down why this connection is much more than just off-season speculation. For those unfamiliar, Murakami, at just 25 years old, is already a legend in Japan. Known as the Emperor, he is arguably the most feared power hitter in NPB, Nippon Professional Baseball. We're talking about a player who, in 2022, had one of the most dominant seasons in the history of Japanese baseball, winning the Triple Crown with 56 home runs, 134 RBIs, and a .318 batting average. He has already amassed well over 200 home runs in his NPB career, a staggering feat for his age. His sights are firmly set on MLB next season, and the commotion surrounding him is entirely justified. Heyman, in his analysis, was straight to the point. The Dodgers are a logical fit. As he said, they are a team with a $400 million payroll. They are willing to do anything. And that is the absolute truth. Andrew Friedman and the front office have never shied away from bold moves to ensure the team's long-term competitiveness. The presence of Shohei Ohtani and Yoshinobu Yamamoto has already turned the Dodgers into the preferred team for Japanese talent. We saw how crucial that connection was in luring Yamamoto last offseason, overcoming interest from nearly every team in the league. It's a self-sustaining ecosystem of success. The possibility of adding another MVP caliber countryman to the roster isn't just a luxury, it's a strategic advantage. Furthermore, let's not forget the Dodgers remain the favorites for when young phenom Roki Sasaki is eventually posted, showing a clear strategic investment in the Japanese market. Bringing in Murakami a year prior could make Los Angeles an even more irresistible destination for Sasaki. However, the big question that arises, and which Heyman correctly pointed out, is the Max Muncy situation at the hot corner. Muncy isn't just any player, he is the heart and soul of this team, a proven all-star. And this 2025 season, he has been nothing short of phenomenal. Heading into the final stretch of August, Muncy is hitting .248, but with 32 home runs and 88 RBIs, and his OPS is a staggering .875. Those are elite numbers, proving that even at 35, he remains one of the most dangerous third basemen in the league. The decision to potentially replace him is not an easy one. Muncy has a $10 million club option for 2026, an extremely reasonable value for a producer of his caliber. In contrast, Murakami, as an unrestricted international free agent similar to Yamamoto, will be seeking a massive contract, which my sources suggest could easily surpass the $200 million mark over multiple years. The financial disparity is glaring. The question Friedman and the front office must answer is it worth investing such a large sum in a talent with a potentially higher ceiling, but with the inherent risk of the NPB to MLB transition, when you already have an all-star cost-effective solution on the roster? It's a bet on the future versus the certainty of the present. Deepening the analysis, the pursuit of Murakami goes beyond a simple statistical comparison with Max Muncy. This is about a long-term chess move, a move characteristic of Andrew Friedman. While Muncy has been spectacular, he is turning 35. Baseball is a game that is unforgiving with age, and the window of elite productivity for corner infielders often begins to close at that stage. The opportunity to acquire a 25-year-old middle-of-the-order bat with the potential to be a star for a decade is something a front office like the Dodgers cannot ignore. Murakami represents the next wave, the chance to extend the team's championship window into the 2030s. The thought of a core featuring Betts, Ohtani, Freeman, and Murakami is the stuff of nightmares for any opposing pitcher. It would be, without exaggeration, one of the most formidable offensive lineups ever assembled in the history of the sport, creating a relentless sequence of hitters with no relief points for opponents. However, a complete analysis requires us to look at the other side of the ball, the defense. This is where the discussion becomes more complex. The scouting reports on Murakami are consistent. His bat is the tool that will carry him to MLB, but his defense at third base is average at best. He possesses a strong arm, suitable for the position, but his lateral quickness and footwork are frequently questioned. In contrast, Muncy, while not a Gold Glover, has evolved into a solid and reliable defender at the hot corner. The strategic question for the Dodgers would be, are we willing to sacrifice some defensive stability in exchange for generational offensive potential? It's a trade-off many teams make, but for a team with World Series aspirations, where every defensive play in October is crucial, this must be weighed carefully. There's a possibility that Murakami could eventually move to first base or DH, but with Freddie Freeman and Shohei Ohtani locking down those positions for the foreseeable future, his defensive adaptation at third base would be paramount. Beyond the field, the business and brand impact of signing Murakami would be monumental. The Dodgers are already Japan's team, thanks to Ohtani and Yamamoto. Viewership of games in Japan has skyrocketed, and merchandise sales have reached record levels. Adding Murakami to that mix would solidify the Dodgers' status not just as a baseball team, but as a global entertainment brand. The influx of revenue from Japanese media rights, sponsorships, and merchandise could, in the long run, help offset the massive cost of his contract. It's a synergy of talent and marketing that very few franchises in sports can even dream of achieving. This is not just a baseball decision, it's a business decision that strengthens the Dodgers' position as one of the league's financial powerhouses. The pursuit of Murakami, therefore, is the personification of the Dodgers' philosophy, a relentless quest for elite talent, a willingness to make massive financial investments, and a strategic vision that looks 5 to 10 years ahead, ensuring that Dodger Blue remains at the top of the baseball mountain. Final analysis: the connection between the Dodgers and Munetaka Murakami is strong and logical. Despite Max Muncy's continued production, the opportunity to secure a hitter of his magnitude and age is too unique for this front office to ignore. It is a classic Dodgers move. Aggressive, future-oriented, and focused on accumulating as much star talent as possible. Now, I want to hear from you, the Blue Crew, the smartest fan base in baseball. What do you think about this possibility? Should we go all in on Munetaka Murakami to solidify our lineup for the next decade? Or should loyalty and the proven production of Max Muncy make us stay the course? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget, for more breaking news and in-depth analysis like this, make sure you are subscribed to True Blue Nation, Dodgers Report, and hit that bell. That way, you get the information first.